Alright, so this will be a quick video. So I've been talking in the previous videos about probability and the sacred mathematics that creates this existence, which basically is duality, right? Everything has its opposite side. The more you turn left, like the same amounts, whatever you go as you turn left, the same amounts of times you will be turning right. Eventually, how much you have climbed, that much you will also climb down and eventually turn back to the same position, same altitude. As much as you have driven forward, as many times at the same time as you'll be driving backwards. So basically all universe is made up. Whatever you look, whatever you see, you will see these laws and these patterns about duality repeating itself in multiple and different places, but it's throughout and it's everywhere. It's even how the trees grow, it's even how everything grows. It's like completely about everything. So, but this is about money. Now, I'm not the type of person who thinks about money that much, but as speaking about universal laws and channeling and meditation, I think this topic can also be applied to money to maybe give you a little bit of insight. Now, I'm not saying that I'm testing it and let's see how this works, but this small insight, I think it's reasonable to a little bit share with this insight, so you can just listen to this insight and have your own decisions and maybe you have your own observations. Now, as much as one wave goes up, it has greater chance for the same wave to go down, meaning that like in the ocean, the waves go up and it's having the same chances to go down. It eventually tries to return back to its original state, like up and down, up and down. No wave goes to the sky and no wave goes to the ground, deep in ground. So, so the idea is, it's throughout all the universe, it's throughout everything in this universe, like duality principles. As much as there are days, as much as there are nights, as much as there is times with like nights, the days, and as much as there is peaceful times, there are also warring times, and etc. and etc. It's like always there. It's like always there. And there is another thing. You came to this planet with $0 or euros, whatever. You went away with this planet also with €0 and dollars. Now, if you look at business, for example, making business, many people have the concept of how to make business, how to be successful in business, right? Like earning money. I mean, it doesn't matter, it has to always be business, but earning money, right? People say the more smarter you are, the more you will earn. Well, eventually beings, or Enrico says that the job you do is not related with the income you get, meaning that there is a certain energy that will make you money come to you even more and more without even any connection of what are you or what is that you are doing. And there's another thing, like you never know that each of your business or idea how you can make money will be successful. Basically, you think you may want to start selling apartments, or maybe you want to rent apartments, or maybe you want to sell wood, or maybe you want to paint something and sell it. You have no idea if it will be successful or not. The only thing what you can do is trying to see whether it has greater chance of success, meaning that maybe you are able to do it, that like you know how to do it. Secondly, if there is an audience of group of people that you can offer to it, so maybe you have many friends and there you have greater access for it to succeed because somebody may be interested in it. So maybe can you do it? Can you have the audience? So that increases your chances, right? But it only increases chances. It doesn't guarantee that you will be profitable or you'll be successful. It doesn't, and nobody knows it. And I think people who work with investments or do investments in such fields or profits, they also don't know which or the things they do will give them success, they don't know that. Nobody knows that. They're just like throwing dice all around and just checking where there's a greater chance of success. So nobody knows that. So if you don't know whether you will succeed or not succeed, then why is the reason of having why there is a reason of having high education, why there is a reason of having great money to invest, because you don't know whether it succeeds. The only thing about things that will not or will succeed is maybe you can have a probability build up, like success increasement that you can build up, that you know how to do it, you have the audience, the friends. Maybe to do it doesn't cost you much, like it's cheap to make, or it's easy to make, like that's something that is there to make and it's free, and therefore you have a little uplifted chances, right? You have greater chance of it, right? So it's a little bit easier for you to guarantee that it does not will cost you much, but it still will not guarantee that you will earn by this. So how do you make money with this probability, universal, sacred mathematical things? And the only thing about this channeling information which I received was, the only thing that could work is this: the more you earn, the more you will spend. So it means, again, the more you will spend, the more you will earn. The more you will find love into spending and pleasure into spending, the universe will bring this balance back to you, because you have spent a lot. Thus, it will give you back earning a lot. It will always seek for the balance close to zero. So I think most of the companies around the world don't earn anything. Maybe they earn little, something really little. Basically, they don't earn anything. As much as they have earned, they have spent, right? But the only thing you can do is, don't try to start saving money for the big thing, because then you are blocking your expenses and then you are blocking your income. Be reasonable, be smart, but don't try to save. Like, if you have like $5, don't save it. Don't try to save it. Because you have 5, so there is no reason for you to give back you some money. The universe has no reason to give you back anything. So, and the more you start earning, just find the pleasure of spending. Don't be like a penny fighter. Don't be like fighting for pennies, right? The more you get, give it back. It's like, I think the spending and earning, the balance, I think it's because universe needs to have this, so the overall system can have like energy around. Like, there's always an opportunity for people to get them some kind of money flow, because otherwise, if there will not be such a balance between these things, then eventually everything will turn out that nobody has money and there is only one person having all of the money, right? So this balance, or this balance law in the universe, it's there for a reason, right? Now, and this is how you can play with it. I think this is how you can play with it. You earn something, don't save it. Spend it. Like, don't be like sick in spending, because when you spend it, like don't hold to it as like it's the only income I have. It's the only. Find pleasure in giving. Find pleasure in spending, because when, for example, you've earned $300 and you spend $280, that's like minus 280. The universe will try to give you opportunities how you can earn more, give you new chances, new opportunities how you can get it more. So take those chances and spend again. Take those chances and spend again. So playing with this idea, I think, because there were also in my life times where I tried to save, and I realized that I'm starting to earn less and earn less and earn less and earn less. But then when you turn things around, you try to spend, you try to give, it comes back to you. And the more you give, the more it comes back to you. So the faster it comes back to you. So it's like, when you think about this in an analogy, right? You are there doing your stuff, doing your things, and then you have like, out of nowhere, there's like some income came. and they're like, okay, I want to just buy a motorcycle right now. I just want to buy a motorcycle. You buy it, and when you do it, you spend like $3,000 or something for the motorcycle. And when you do it, you have new friends suddenly, and all those friends are telling you, hey, maybe you can do this. I need somebody who can make it. And they're like, yeah, sure, I can do it. That's my hobby. I can do it. It's like, yeah, how much it costs? Like, well, $3,000, maybe $2,050. I don't know. I said, okay, please make it for me. You know, you have new chances, new opportunities that arise. For example, also maybe you have a company that is doing something, and you buy new equipment, and thus then this equipment offers you new opportunities. New opportunities opens you new ways of income. So it's like, don't look at money as like paper, my, la 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 la. Look at it from the probability perspective. It's like the waves in water. You have tremendous amounts of wave that went up, like there's some kind of income that you gathered, and then all of a sudden you spend it and the wave goes down. And when it's highly down, or maybe deep and low down, the universe will want to push it upwards, and thus a new income arises. So it starts going up and down, up and down, up and down, left and right. So you are just playing water with this, just playing with water with this. So yeah, and so the more concepts you have, that actually they're more limited for you. But there are things that you definitely have. Those are like the knowledge, like doing things a little bit more effectively, like doing things a little bit more, not spending that much time like driving around as I do. But I'm spending around. I'm making good videos, you know, for you. So don't spend that much time on the things you should not be doing it, like I mean, like you know, you want to sell something, you want to, I don't know, then you're thinking, how should I do it, why should I do it, la la la, and you're like, for weeks maybe you're thinking about this. First idea that comes to you, put it out there, just put it out there, and you will edit it later or something. Be smart with it, like be like, have knowledge with this, how it's better to do it, how it's better to do it. Like, you learn from things, and you will know how it's better to do it next time. So yeah, so the balancing universe theory, or the money probability theory, is the more you will spend, the more you will earn. The more you will spend, the more you will earn. The more you will earn, the more you will spend. And the more you have pleasure with playing with this, the more the universe will push it back to you. So I think like trying to save for some deep prices is like you're also spoiling the probability of it. So be smart with it and try to play with it. And maybe I think you also have many opinions or maybe experiences with this. Just please write them down on comments and just share it for others. So yeah, so thank you for listening, and have a good day. Have a really beautiful day. Bye. And may channeling and beings from above be with you. Bye.